Bye. Welcome to Rodney1279's High Rollers, the game show where you could win over $1,000 in prizes just by rolling the dice. Here's the star of Rodney1279 High Rollers, me, Rodney1279. Thank you. Welcome to High Rollers on the Rodney1279 channel. Glad you're here with us for this exciting game. I have to write the new names down on here because that last game went so quickly. I think that was the quickest game we ever had so far on High Rollers so far. We're going to talk to our champion first in the forms of Mark Liotta, who has a total of $37,475 in cash and prizes. How you doing, Mark?
Hey, that's fine.
All right. And do you feel confident that you'll win a third game in a row?
Oh, yes.
All right. Now, do I have the numbers in the chat box already for this game?
Okay.
I don't think I do I?
No.
Okay, let me put it up there. And then I'll talk to Cory. How you doing, Cory?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you.
How do you like Rodney1279's High Rollers so far?
It's good.
You think they'll ever bring it back on the air for real?
If Wink Martindale helps pay the rights to it, yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you both. Now, I'm going to tell y'all that the first round is worth an estimated $27,000 for the winner potentially, okay? And I'll tell you what the prizes are for round one. Do y'all guys like art and paintings and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a lithograph, a signed famous lithograph. It could be a math or a map lithograph or whatever you want. This lithograph is worth an estimated $4,000. Next, we have Lazy Boys His and Her Leather Loungers. These leather loungers will make you relax after a bad day at work, and they'll make you go to sleep. Furnished by Lazy Boys. Retail value for these loungers, $5,076.
I hear Gary sleeping in one.
You must got one of those loungers, huh, Gary? And in the third column, we have the mini games that could be worth up to $18,000.
All right.
So that's the board is a total of $27,076 in cash and prizes. All right, let's pay attention to the numbers for round one. All right, guys, and notice the third column. If you roll a 12 in that third column, you can clear that out in one row and play the mini games worth a possible $18,000. Now, here's the rules of High Rollers. What these guys are going to do is I'm going to read some toss-up questions for control of the dice. And the object for them is to try to get those toss-up questions so they can get control of the dice so they can clear the numbers off of the game board. Like, for example, if I want to get rid of 9 and the dice said 9 on it, I could get rid of a 9 with a 4 and a 5, or a 7 and a 2, or a 1, 3, and a 5, or the 9 itself. And that's what these guys gotta do to clear the numbers. Answer questions and clear the numbers off the board, okay? Y'all are ready to go, Cory and Mark?
Yes.
Fingers on your dial pads. Y'all got your dial pads ready?
Oh, hang on, I clicked the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Do a sound check first, I think.
Yeah.
There it is.
Alright, each one of you buzz in your dial pad. What's your number, Cory?
The 9.
Okay, buzz in on 9. Good. And
There we go.
And Mark, you're 6 again.
Yes.
Okay. Good luck to both of you. Here's the first question of round 1. Would you expect it to fly, purr, or smell good if it's a jonquil? That's Cory.
Smell good?
That's correct. A jonquil is a plant with fragrant yellow flowers. Good job, Cory.
Thank you.
Now, obviously, you want to roll the dice, don't you? Because all the numbers are good. Just let me know when you want me to roll them, Cory.
All right. Go ahead.
It's a 7. How do you want to take out the 7?
Let me see here as soon as I get my dial pad out of the way. Let's go 7 the hard way.
7 the hard way. Yes, he played craps before. He can say that. Let's go ahead and edit that and put the 7 out of its misery. And let me take the 7 off the game board. And we're ready for another question already. Fingers on dial pads. Was it pumpkin pie, curds and whey, or tea and crumpets that little Miss Muffet was eating on her tuffet? Mark.
That would be curds and whey.
That's correct, Mark. It is curds and whey. Now, I think all the numbers are still good. Do you want to roll them, Mark?
Of course I want to roll them.
There you go. Just let me know when.
Let's roll them now.
It's a 5. How do you want to take the 5 out?
4 and 1, please.
4 and 1, and that's the mini games. So, Mark, we're going to put the mini games on your side of the board. And if you win the game, you can play one of the mini games. Okay, Mark? Now, let me take the 4 and 1 out of the third column on this screen. And let me take them off on the game board. And we're on to our next question. Is the southernmost point in the United States is Texas, Florida, or Hawaii? Cory.
Texas.
No, it's Hawaii. Hawaii. And Mark, you go ahead and get it. So, Mark, the only bad number that I see is a 4. You can play it or pass it if you want to.
Alright, well, if 4 is the only bad number, then obviously the odds would be in my favor. I'll roll.
Alright, here we go. Excuse me one second. I think I hear somebody knocking. Hold on. Alright guys, I apologize for that. Now where did we leave off? Mark, you're rolling the dice?
Correct.
Alright, let me know when.
Alright, now.
It's a 7, and let me see. You can't take out the 7. There's only one way to do it though, the 2 and the 5.
Alright, then let's do it.
And let's take the 2 and the 5 out. There it is. And the 5. There it is. And we'll take the 2 and 5 out on this board off camera. And we have another question. Here it is. Fingers or dial pads? In 1963, how many stars were there on the U.S. flag? Was it 48, 50, or 52? Cory.
48.
No, it was 50. All 50 of them were up there. So, Mark, now you have a decision to make. Let's look at the board again. Now, the good numbers here are 3, 9, 8, 11, and 12. 3, 6, 9, 8, 11, and 12. Now, you can play it yourself or pass it to Cory if you want to.
I'll pass it to Cory.
Cory, just let me know when.
Okay. Go for it.
It is an 8. So we're going to get rid of that 8.
Need the hard way. There we go.
Yes. So we got multiples of 3 left on the board. 3, 6, 9, and 12 are the only rows left. Well, wait a minute. Let me just remove the message here. There it is. Now y'all see the chat box?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm going to get rid of that 8 the hard way. And here is the next question, which could decide the game. Paul Simon, Randy Newman, or Elton John? Which one kicked up a storm with his song Short People? Cory.
Elton John.
No, it was Randy Newman. So, Mark, you know what the good numbers are left? The good numbers are 3, 6, 9, or 12. You want to play it or pass?
Passy, passy.
All right, Cory, just let me know when.
Go for it.
A 5 that is no good, and Mark wins the game. All right, and Mark, we are not through with you yet because you're about to play a mini game. So I'm going to pull one of the dice out of the game board. Now, the mini games could be antiques, which is where I pull a card out of the deck and you get the prize automatically. Rabbit Test is a fur game in which you could get a $600 fur or a $6,000 fur. Auction is where you just pick a number from 1 to 6 and you win the prize. The map game, I roll the die and you go to a trip. And Full House is a house game in which we give you furniture in the house. And the 6th option is your choice, okay? You ready for me to roll that one die?
Let's do it.
Let me know when you want me to roll them.
Okay, roll it now.
Okay, it's a 5 and we're playing Full House.
Okay.
I'm going to take your thing off the board and I'm going to put the Full House thing up there and I'm going to tell you what you could be playing for.
Okay.
If you roll a 1, Mark, you could be playing for a living room group worth $1,500.
Okay.
You roll a 2, you could play for a dining room group for $28.72.
Okay.
If you roll a 3, you could be playing for a kitchen worth $3,025.
Okay.
You could be playing for the bath worth $850.
Okay.
If you roll a 5, you could be playing for a bedroom group worth $1,200.
Okay.
But if you roll a 6, you could win everything in the house, and that's worth $94.47. So we're hoping for a 6, okay?
Okay.
So just let me know when you want me to roll it, and whatever comes on the dice, that's what you're going to get.
Okay, come on, lucky number 6. Roll the dice.
It is a 2, and you have just won a dining room group, Mark.
Okay, not bad.
And that dining room group is worth $2,872, Mark. And you have won your first game. And we're going to take a little commercial break, guys. And when we come back, we'll do round 2 of High Rollers. Don't go away.
Okay.